Hi everyone, welcome to Study Snacks, quick little 5-minute videos on different writing strategies and study strategies to help make your learning and writing more efficient and more effective so that you can work smarter and not harder. So today we're talking about setting up your study space. So maybe you haven't really thought about this, maybe you've thought about this a lot, but why does this actually matter? So your space can be the difference between a really successful, efficient study session and a couple hours of trying and failing to stay focused on your work. Setting it up intentionally can help you stay focused, complete your work meaningfully, and relaxed when you are not working. So I know college students, whether you're living at home or living in a dorm or living with friends, you might not have a lot of space. And so it can be really difficult to actually separate your study space from your relaxing space from different rooms in your house and all of these things. So it's really important to think methodically and intentionally about how you're actually going to do these things. So just some quick steps that you should consider as you're setting up your study space to make it as effective as possible. So 1, make sure you create a dedicated workspace. 2, make it comfortable for yourself. 3, keep it organized. 4, keep it quiet. 5, consider your digital workspace as well as your physical. And then finally, if all else fails, have an escape plan. So let's get into it. First, create a dedicated workspace. So set a desk or a table or something aside that you only work at. So this isn't where you relax. This isn't where you watch videos or play video games or read books or anything like that. All you do in this space is work. You want your brain to associate this space exclusively with working. Now, the most effective way to do this is, like I said, to have a desk where you only work and nothing else. But if you are a little short on space, you can maybe make changes to that desk, whether you're relaxing at the desk or whether you are focusing on work at the desk. But really important, if you are living in a dorm and you have a big gaming monitor or something like that, or you like to watch videos on your iPad or your laptop or whatever, don't do that at this desk because your brain will immediately associate this desk with playing games or watching videos or being on your phone or whatever you're doing. And so try and do your best not to help create that dedicated workspace for yourself. 2, make it comfortable. So include elements that make you feel comfortable. So your chair and your lights can go a long way to make your space feel like it's actually yours and that you like to be there. So make sure that you include elements that you like, that make you feel productive, that make you want to actually be in that space and not like you're trapped there. 3, keep it organized. So keep your desk free of clutter, keep your class materials and school materials. Make sure they all have a proper place so that your desk isn't covered in papers and pencils and pens and binders and all of those things, because that's going to be really distracting for you. So make sure everything has a place and keep it clear. Next, and this can be the hard one for a college student, keep it quiet. So family, friends, and your phone can all be really distracting when you are trying to study. We all know this. So keep your space calm and quiet when you are studying. If your friends are in the room, maybe try and ask them to be quiet if they can. If you live at home, your family's home, maybe ask if they can leave you alone for a few hours so you can get some work done. Try noise canceling headphones if nothing else is keeping the noise down around you. And listening to music can be helpful if it's music without lyrics, but essentially try and get rid of any noise that's going to be distracting for you. And then finally, consider your digital environment just like your physical environment. So this is your phone. This can be on your computer or tablet, whatever you're working on. So if you do have your phone, I would probably recommend that you put it in a bag or a drawer or across the room, somewhere where you can't access it, because you don't need your phone while you're working, and it's really easy to open a social media app and just start scrolling. And then also consider on your computer, don't have tabs open that are going to be distracting for you, or have windows open that are going to be distracting for you, because it's so easy just to click over to that tab or click over to that window and lose yourself in whatever is in that on that screen, and it can be really distracting for you. So make sure that your digital environment, just like your physical environment, is just dedicated for work. Nothing else is open. Your brain doesn't even have the option to switch over to something else. And then last, and certainly not least, if all else fails, have an escape plan ready. So if the room you can't get it quiet, or you just can't focus, or someone else is in the room and you're not able to get work done, have another location you can run off to. So that could be a library is really good for this, or a coffee shop can be really good, or somewhere outside, or a friend's room, anything like that where you feel like you are going to be able to get work done. Or if you've just been at your desk for a few hours and you're starting to fade, it can be helpful to switch locations. So those are 6 quick tips on how to set up your study space. If you want to check out more of these videos, please look at our website. We have lots of these study snacks videos. And if you have any questions about how to study or how to write better, come over to the Writing Studio and Tutoring Services, and we are happy to talk to you and answer any questions that you have. Thank you so much.